Hi there YouTubers and 3D Studio Max lovers. In today's episode we're going to talk about 3D Studio Max 2024 and the updates that 2024 is bringing in the new 3D Studio Max. So as you can see, this is the official page of 3D Studio Max. Here is showing us the new updates that the program is bringing, like Boolean Modifier, Array Modifier, Color Manager, Material Switcher, and many other things. So in today's episode we're going to talk about Boolean Modifier, and I'm going to show you how the Boolean Modifier is working in 3D Studio Max 2024. So if you are ready, let's just dive in. So as you can see, this is 3D Studio Max 2024. It's looking exactly the same as before. It still has the viewports, all the interface is more or less the same. But on what we're going to talk about today is the Boolean modifier, which has been made from scratch. There is a totally new modifier. Boolean compound objects are still here, so you can still use them here. They are working exactly the same as before. If you have a sphere and a cylinder, you can just move the sphere here. You go to the first one, compound, Boolean, and subtract, and I'm picking the second. So this is the old way to do it. As you can see, is working very nice. It's still here. It's still gonna work also in the future. But the new modifier that 3D Studio Max is bringing to the table, it's something totally new. Because what's happening is the fact that if you are creating two objects, you can just go here and apply a Boolean to the object, and you can just say, okay, I would like to intersect or to subtract my sphere from this shape. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click the subtract, I'm going to click on my sphere, and I have my result. But the cool part about this is the fact that you can actually, if you click here on the sphere, you can right click on it and you can move it after you did the modifier. So this is quite amazing, as you can see. The fact that you can still do it afterwards. You can also change the way it was made. You can just say split. You can just change the way it's working. So here was union. I'm just gonna change the sphere into merge. In this way it's gonna create one object from both of them. Or I can just go here and say, okay, I would like to subtract, and in this way it's just gonna subtract my object. Or I can go here and say I would like to insert, and so on. But there is also a new thing. So for now I'm just gonna use it for as a subtract because I would like to see it. And there is also a new thing that you can use here. Just gonna create fast a plane. I'm gonna add more segments to it. I'm gonna apply a noise. I'm gonna use the noise on the Z axis. I'm gonna scale it and make it smaller a little bit. Okay, this is looking good. And I'm gonna move this here to have an intersection with my already made object. So what I'm going to do now, I'm gonna select the split, and I'm gonna select my second object, and as you can see, he just created a split into my already made Boolean object. So right now, if I'm applying an editable poly, I can just make a selection to the top object and another selection to the bottom object. So I can even detach them, and I have them as a separate object. This is quite amazing. We didn't have this before. This is a big improvement from what we had before in 3D Studio Max. Just love it. Of course, there are also other things that we can do. I'm just gonna delete this for now. I'm just gonna create another box. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna split, and I'm gonna apply the chamfer, and as you can see, creating a very beautiful split. So what I can do now, I can select my object. Here I can add a little bit more, and I can just click my object and I can create another one. I can also scale it if I want to. The cool part is that you can scale it in any direction and it's still keeping your shape in there. If I create another one with a shift, you can just have another object in here. So I can also create a sphere, for example, and I can have the sphere intersect with my object. And yeah, still creating the shape in there. So this can be very useful in creating amazing details for your objects. Of course, you can always select the object in here. You can any of them, they can be selected. You can rename them with the right click, rename operand. I can say box number 2, so I know exactly which object is box number 2. And you can also extract the selected object if you want not to have it as a intersection here anymore. You can move them up and down. You can create an object from all of them at the end, called create object, from all the manipulations that you had. Yeah, here you have the display. So another thing that you can do is if I create a sphere and then I create another one, smaller version, and I go here, I apply a Boolean, and now from the method I'm just gonna choose OpenVDB. As you can see, is changing my object in a VDB. With voxel options, you can have 10 here maybe, or even 20 anyway. And I'm just going to make a union with my object. The union is gonna be like this. So this is quite amazing. We didn't have this before. You can create less voxels. You can still move the object if you want to. It's still gonna stay here. And yeah, at the end you can even create an object out of it, which is going to be an editable poly, one object. Yeah, it doesn't have the best topology, but you can apply a retopology on it, and you can create a new topology for the object. Now it's looking much better. As you probably see, you can apply an editable poly. As you can see, they are all loop lines. So yeah, this is a quite nice feature to have. I really like it. I think it's a very huge improvement from having just a normal standard compound object Boolean to a professional Boolean. Please let me know in the comments what do you think about this new Boolean modifier, and yeah, please share it with your friends in case they didn't hear about the new features from 3ds Studio Max 2024. And see you in the next one. Bye.